So I guess that's what me, Fastel, and Sharky.
Yeah, Sharky just switched sides, but I'll get him back over
I am.
here. Sharky, you're on the other team, bro. Alright.
He wanted to be on this side, butt muncher.
If you're on our side,
What?
But
yeah,
no.
sir. We
I
need.
don't think it's we could do 6 versus 2, I guess, right?
Oh wait, it was Sharky. It was.
No,
I thought it was.
No,
it's me.
me, Fastel, Munsef, and Horam.
Oh. So we have
Oh.
Sharky. Okay.
Okay, so we have Dobo and Sharky. Okay, so I guess they changed it. That's fine. Sharky already knows this. Just FYI, Logan, and I guess to some extent Dobo. Not feeling my best tonight, so my map awareness is kind of shot tonight.
Honestly, can't really tell. You're doing
Yeah,
really
you've been
well. So
You've
doing
been killing everybody.
No, well, no, Munsif has been doing a lot of the call outs to protect my base and stuff. So just letting you know.
Okay.
So who did the
what-
call outs last game though? When Moots's face was getting hit.
I mean, it was still a combination of me and Munsif. A little bit of Khurram, because like Khurram's like saying, "Hey, you're gonna call out your second TC was denied." I'm like, "Wait, what?" No, he's like, "No, I'm okay." I'm like, "What?"
I still
Dude,
want
I
some of the
said, like,
drugs that you have.
I did it for, not an all in, but it was like an 80%, 90% all in.
So, are we gonna? What color are you guys on maybe? And then who's leading the charge here? Delp, you leading, or Logan, you leading?
Leave it to Saman. He's having a good night.
Yeah, but my map awareness is still shot. I'm telling you.
I mean, that doesn't mean I can't assist. I can call out stuff.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I've been tunneling pretty hard tonight, mostly because I'm not feeling so great.
Gotcha.
So,
Why did the colors reset?
I
Yeah, no one has their
absolutely
team set
no
either.
idea. So what was it? Teal, purple, orange, gray? Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is that what it is? I can.
Yeah. Sharky's been playing really good tonight, to be honest. So I want to keep him in mid. So,
Okay.
how about we give him purple, and then we put Dobo across from Kurum, and then me and you, Logan, will have Sharky in between us. Question is, do you want me in the corner or in mid?
No, you be in the corner. Get that presence on the other side, because that really opens up the surface area. You're able to that one game just annihilated.
Teal then.
So opposite of blue is what?
Was it white or orange? Shit,
Orange.
Totally.
I think it's orange. Should we
I
ask?
can't remember.
Honestly, let's just go with it. We can always just adjust. I mean, it's really
Yeah.
just your.
But again, so Turbo, same strategy as last time. Ego, defend yourself, expand in that order.
Got it.
You actually did a pretty solid job last time, so I was pretty happy with that.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Even though you're high.
Even though I'm what?
High.
I am not high. I'm in pain.
Oh, no, it was a joke. It was just a joke.
It's all cool. It's all cool.
All right. Is anyone able to click I'm ready, or is it just that
He has to hit it. I'm gonna turn off.
Oh, and then we have two people the same color. Oh, okay.
No, it's just Shoaib. He's on the other team.
Oh, so we switch, John.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Oh, all right.
You're
So
gray.
brown. Yep.
Alright, go.
So what happened to you, Solomon? Why you in pain? You surgery or something?
No, I have several conditions that put me in pain. Essentially, my hands, my feet, and my jaw are fucked up. That's what it comes down to.
Doesn't sound ideal or fun.
It's not. You guys ready for this?
Yep.
Okay, so opposite me is Shoaib. Fassel's in mid. Munsif is across from you, Logan.
Okay.
And what do you guys want me to do? Primarily,
Like I said, man,
just
exact
defend
same
me
thing.
and then build up. Yep.
Exact same thing you did last round.
Okay.
Eco,
Gotcha.
defend yourself. Don't go too heavy on the army too early. Get an established eco down first, and then you can start building up.
Got it.
And then expand with the
Cool.
team.
Yep. I'll go
Logan
from
will
there.
probably expand in front of you, and then you can come up behind him. Okay, so Munsif is Cumans, Shoaib's Lithuanian, so I'm definitely going to be hunting him for trying to get relics. Vassal's Persians, he got the crossbows. I'm
Portuguese. What should I do?
Azul.
For now, start the same, but I'm going to want you doing more on the gunpowder.
But I need gold for that, don't I?
Yes. Hold on. Okay. I couldn't see double on the map. That was confusing. I was really confused, bro.
He's just stone.
I was like, where the fuck is Dobo? I only...
He's on the other side. That would be something.
Yeah, we've had that happen before, remember?
Mm-hmm. True.
I was legit worried for a sec there.
Hide in the shadows.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been there, Dobo. We've had times where somebody doesn't pick a team.
No. Alright, I got my first scout out.
Yeah, same. Second scout is out and away.
I think I just took
I wonder if
whatever they're called. Yeah. Or two of them or one. I don't know how
Second
many.
scan queue.
Azul.
Not this stupid shit again.
Azul.
Yeah, so I'm probably going to be trying to put pressure on Shoaib so he can't get his relics for those paladins. That's my current strategy for now.
Lekwama. Tabernacle.
هجمف لا والله نوسع أنا دمف عندنا عليد الحتمين نوسع دمف سلاح هجمف دمف سلاح أنا عليد الحتمين لا والله أنا عليد الحتمين أنا نوسع
I'm moving to build my second TC.
E. Tabernacle.
لا نوسع
Stop. Tabernacle. 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 Tabernacle.
أنا ما سيدي عندنا عليد الحتمين هجمف صح
Whenever you guys
you
don't mind.
have a scout just chill on that.
Oh yeah, and my base too, Sharky.
Azul. E. Vahatov. Tabernacle. Lekwama. Tabernacle.
How you guys doing?
Alright.
There's stone there. Bummer. I was thinking like right here would be. It's a good spot because neither monument can see it.
Oh,
This
everybody make
mouse
it.
could see that there.
Don't forget to make the bills.
So building up in the back there.
Azul. Tabernacle. Tabernacle.
لا والله
I'm gonna be a little bit aggressive to try to keep him off his relics here, because he's not coming forward.
Here, where's yours?
Okay.
Avenay.
Lekwama. Tabernacle.
Moving to build some farms, because I have neglected that for a good minute now.
Lakwama.
Not the best of things to neglect.
No.
Tabernacle.
Azul.
Take it from me, we've all been there.
عليد الحتمين لا نوسع
Okay.
Sharky, where's your next TC gonna be? Over here somewhere?
He's coming forward with.
Yeah, there about.
Where you guys need mine at?
house
I'm ready to go with it. My economy's looking alright.
Just about to develop that house wall, and then I can move up.
Joy building a second TC over here.
Me?
Oh, that's a lot of villagers.
Over there?
Yep. Like I said, man, he really committing to it. You got Fassel coming in over too.
E. Tabernacle.
Joe, about that TC is too far forward. Build it back over there if you're even gonna try this at all.
Oh no! I thought you said it right there.
No,
I
no,
thought I'm after every-
they are building.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought I was saying where should I build one? My bad.
No, it's all,
Oh,
it's
shit.
all.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, you
that
saw
seems
whether he was trying to
weird.
build that
And then
TC,
you
bro.
go like, he's really committed to it. I was like, I guess I am. I don't know.
Committed to the. That was Shoaib's.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I was so confused. Now I'm getting raped by boars over here. Jesus,
Oh, shit.
they're dead. Alright, so then where should I put my second TC? I was so confused. I'm like, okay.
Honestly, I would prefer right around there, where I just pinged for you.
Okay, perfect. Makes way more sense than the last X.
Sharky, you have a scout right here still.
I am attacking
Try to
Shoaib
take out
right
this
here.
monument. Okay, okay.
Hajimef.
Oh yeah, you're giving pressure. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a TT right here.
Azul.
Hey, can someone
Sabe
by chance spare me a little bit of cavalry?
Why not me? Meso.
I'll
Probably
make 'em, but I
get
just send
Chucky.
them over.
Sharky, yeah. Can you
Okay.
give me a little bit of cav or no?
Not that, actually, I do have the resources, but I don't have like the
That's fine. That's fine.
Nekwama.
Where do you need them at?
Sabe
Up top here.
I don't have a lot, but
Give them
something I can.
I have literally 3 colors over here.
Man, why is this pyramid like freaking? It's a tank. Jeez.
Could you send those units this way, Logan?
Yeah,
Most
yeah,
of the
for
units
sure.
are just chilling on me.
Azul.
Oh no, they're not chilling. They're trying to attack.
No, I meant go from the bottom side. And,
Oh,
and
you're
then
down. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I got you.
And then when they try to run away, I can do a flip on them, unload on garrison.
Oh, they put up a tower.
Alright, I got my 3 guys. My 3 cavalry pulling them away. Or trying. Pretty unsuccessful. I took out a couple.
I got more towers.
Yeah, you got Munsif trying to build a.
A siege workshop, right?
Yep, you got it up.
I have a llama.
You're
Wait,
Incas?
No, I'm Aztecs.
Wait, what? Why do you have a llama?
I don't know, but it's not in my base. It's out here.
Oh, he must have tried
Or
to use
wait.
it to scout.
Yeah. Oh shit, you need help? Alright, I'm gonna move in.
Cav backup coming in. Hopefully it's not too late.
Nekwama. Sabanate.
Oops.
Sabanate. Sabanate.
Where's yours?
Sabanate.
Who's making that cavalry? Cause man, oh Fassel he's really losing a lot of cavalry.
Well, no, it's Munsif as well.
Okay.
I know villagers.
Nakwama. Abinate.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, Saban, you need to check out the add-on I have.
No, the exclamation
It's this
points.
bright red arrow that says whenever I have an idle villager. It's so instead of the actually I don't even know what it was before. But you know the
Exclamation point?
button they have,
Yeah.
the top left? So it's a big arrow now. And it's a little tiny or kind of a big bell. Whenever there's oh, looks like blue engaged. Okay.
So where do we need to attack? I got a.
That's green. Oh, we gotta move back. Oh shit. Yeah, yeah. Two blue and red are here. Yellow and what's the yellow there? Blue attacked here. Fuck. Oh, he took back his llama.
Cavalry. Should we take this castle down or?
Go around. Go around. Yep, and then get the ramps. Get the ramps.
Yep, I'm on it.
You guys are already on it. I'm trying to knock down as many of the halberdiers as I can.
All right, you got the. I got the one to the left. The ramp to the left. Ram's still up and running. All right, you got it.
Oh, fucking wrong gate.
You have access to one rally.
I'm sending a villager to build a town center yonder.
Ali Dejimef. Ali Dej Hatami. Jildemeth. And Anna.
Alright, what do you guys want me to do with those cavalry? Who should I attack?
Skirmishers right here.
Coming in?
Yeah, you gotta, John, you gotta start building where the army is. And stuff.
Yeah,
Because,
I know.
You send your army all the way across from the map.
I was focused on economy.
That's good.
That's good. That's where you need to focus your attention right now.
Rams down.
Sending my skirms to support the.
We got a bunch of people coming in right here. Red.
Dejimef.
So what type of units do we need right now? Do we need skirmish? Do we need cavalry? What do you guys
We
thinking?
need cav and pikes, to be
Okay.
honest.
Alright.
Sharky?
Not sure. Not sure.
Not
if we're
really
in
sure
fight
what you're
then.
trying to do with the siege. I mean, I get it, you're celts, but you don't have protection. So when you build them, try to keep them like actually in the siege workshop. If you know what I mean.
I'm gonna attack right here. Get him off this
Okay.
these resources.
Yep, sounds good.
I do have some siege rams. Wasn't really kind of thinking they would be open right now, but
Yeah, I don't have many of the military buildings in the area, just FYI.
oh, he destroyed my siege workshop, or at least not destroyed it, but made my siege onagers pop out. Oh my gosh. Alright, Fassel's going just heavy cavalry. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's all he's making. What is he? Persians?
Yes.
Better get the pikemen on. Are we doing this pikeman battle right now? Alright.
It's your favorite kind of battle, ain't it?
I don't like fighting against them. I just like killing with them.
Repair your TC.
Yeah, I'm repairing the TC.
Cavalry standing right behind. Take out this ram, try and take out this auditor. Alright, we got auditor down. See if we can knock this ram out.
I'm gonna try to figure out. There's gotta be an opening over here. They're so concentrated.
Yeah, they really are. But they're also boars, so it's something to keep in mind.
From the back, yep, from the back, blue.
I see that. He's just gonna die because of it. Very, very well done. We need some siege. We need some siege bad.
Yes,
Like,
I can
taking out
my-
building siege.
Okay, rams then. I have rams.
Here?
Blue's trying to get that gold. Look at all those guys.
Don't get too carried away there. You don't want to awaken the beast. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't want to. I wasn't. Oh.
No, I know. I'm
Now
just
my
saying.
villager's trapped within the. No, he got him out.
Okay, so I have 2 rams in there. Let's see if I can knock out that onager real quick before I send out the rams.
Here, I'm pulling into. I got a
I'm
bunch
trying to
of guys
just find a like a
on
plate.
the right side.
Maybe here.
Let's see.
Alright,
Where do you want the Rams?
that is here and here.
Let's see.
So my rams are going, by the way, guys. They going. They
Mine
in.
are too.
Alright, I'm moving up.
Moving up.
Sharky, just be aware. There's no troops up there, and they do have a couple halberdiers. So you see that? Yeah.
I'm holding back. Alright, you guys care if I send some scouts in to go attack them while we're going on with this battle?
That sounds okay with me.
Alright, cool.
Alright, yeah. Sharky, go in with your rams.
Moving up.
Where are your rams going?
Oh no, it's in Kathy.
Hey, some definite pathing issues going on there.
Holy crap. Yeah, I think because of that. Archery range.
Did we get the tower? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna lose my guys.
At least I got all the lumberjacks.
We're gonna build a castle in their face. Your rams are just sitting there. Sharky.
Where are you? Where are you at? Where are you? Rams?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send them right over. I'm right next to you.
Building from Hussars. Support.
Azul. Akiro
Sharky, can you get those rams moving again, please?
Moving.
Thank you, thank you.
Here, wait, hold on. 1 second. I got my guys coming in. Right behind you. Let me get up in front of you first.
I got one treb in that castle, building 2 more. And I'm gonna just plop them now. When they're, getting ready.
Moving the rooms up.
After a rogue green attack out or not?
Castle going up, send the trebs and rams there.
Yeah, Kodum's got some trebs too.
There's also walls here, so I'm gonna queue up more.
You got the rams, bro. We okay.
Shit, blue's all over right there.
Sending rams toward the wall. Give you some loads to soften things up. Keeps it open. What's status on those trebs? Okay.
The 3 trebs are up. The castle went down, but I got the trebs out in time.
Okay, the wall is down. I'm yep, making a beeline towards.
I got it. I got your back. I got your back.
Cool. Most of my forces are like trying to just keep them.
Pathing towards Victoria,
Yeah,
so
most of my units are just keeping the flank. So that's gonna be you and Dobo going in. I think me and Logan got the flank
there is
together.
a house wall,
That's what it
but I
looks like.
think we can be good. Watch for the Kamyuks. Those can probably. Here we go.
Hey, you have Shoaib making a mass exodus. He's running for it.
Yep.
Well,
Rams headed for Pizzeria. I don't know if they're completely protected. Okay, no worries. I have more Rams where that came from.
Nakwana. Nuk Jemel. Leren.
Pizzeria's down.
There we go.
Nice.
Nice. Keep the pressure going. We wanna hit these castles if we can.
Yes. Sending Rams that way.
Yep. Okay. I'm packing up my
Oh, shit.
trebs.
Blue, we got Blue's attacking the Rams.
Yep. That's expected. That's
Yeah, they did their job.
moving the trebs forward. I'll try to knock out the castles with the trebs.
I got the cavalry ready to go.
Oh no, I'm trapped.
You have a raid from Show.
Get the house. There we go.
I'm good on one. I got a cavalry of 48 guys.
I'm making a beeline towards my Victoria.
I got him. I'm right behind you.
Yeah, how many relics does he have?
Shoaib? 0. I didn't let him get any, bro.
Oh, that is good. That is good. Where is he at? I'm gonna wall up this area.
Alright, my trebs are down. Building some more in the castle in the back.
Alright, they're attacking the Victoria, or the Victoria, but I'm attacking them as well, so.
Sharky, can you get your World Raiders on this castle?
Alright, we lost Victoria.
Yeah, hold on a second. Oh, it's walled off. I can't get the World Raiders to it.
That's fine.
Alright, they're running through now. They're trying to make a push.
Trebs.
They're on Dobos. Yep.
Where's yours? Avenay.
Alright, there should be. I think I'm good. I'm still up.
Gotta get these trebs, guys.
Trying to take out this castle and these 2 towers. Got 2 trebs going.
I got my
ran
trebs
one
knocking
way.
out these castles over here.
What units you guys need right now?
Can you hit this whatchamacall, gunpowder?
Oh,
The hand cannons?
I got yeah. I got it build. I don't have any.
Alright, we got the castle down. We got the castle. And try to get one of those towers down. Oh, nice. Sharky got the other one. Alright, last tower. Alright, the guard tower's done. Man, they're just like fucking paper. Excuse me.
Azul.
Managing the Kamyuks.
Here. Avenate.
Oh, here come evil warriors. Yeah, my traps are dead.
Alright, I'm getting my gunpowder stuff up right now. I just sent out a little Fugazi for him. I sent out like 4 scouts.
Where else can we see the
Nakwana. Avenate.
I'm not talking about. Oh wait, there's a relic right here.
Jen, you have a lot of cavalry, like, sitting in
A
my
lot of
armor.
Eagle Warriors and Kamyuks right there for me.
Oh crap, my trap. I totally locked out my trap.
Alright, wait, who's this? Oh, Sharky. Yeah, we can attack the Reds. Shit. I want to get this town center, though.
Avenate.
Which town center is that?
Here.
Where we can find these.
Where are they going? Where are these guys going, Sharky? Pull them back, pull them back.
Trying to come over to help you, Logan.
He took out yet another castle? Jeez.
GG, good job, guys. Well done.
Why did they GG?
You couldn't quit.
Oh, I know, but...
I'm probably doing too much.
I ran over.
Hey, oh, he was making a barracks in my base. I don't know if that... Alright, well, whatever. Mensive... There we go.
Alright, switching channels.
Yep.
Good job, guys.
To do a defense.
GG, guys.
Good job, GG.
GG.
Good game, boys.
Nice Sharky, by the way.
Yeah, he didn't listen to you.
Yeah, Sharky did good.
I never thought being Sharky on the same team would win.
Yeah.
No offense, Sharky. You know, just it's us two.
Oh my gosh, John, your farms? What was it? Your forward farms are just like plots of land, just random.
Oh, because I had to set all my villagers up, and then I just started throwing them down to make more.
Because your farms in the
And
back
then
are
it's like
organized, and then the front is just like.
But then I got attacked, and then I sent everybody up, and then I was like, I was just clicking like mad. Like, I was like, no. Click, click. Gotta keep it 30.
Yeah,
And
the
then 24 and everything.
yeah, the deficit was pretty big. I'm not really even sure, like, because of this real problem in the deficit in terms of the push. Seems like our guys don't even like Vassal Shui, Munsif really don't even know how to push or take advantage. So that's kind of like an issue we're gonna all have to kind of work on. I'm not really sure we can work on it with just playing the game. We're gonna have to talk through some things on like how to do that. Obviously, because they weren't able to do a proper D, I didn't want to help stop Salman by myself just like that. Logan completely left your flank completely open. So obviously, that's just kind of an issue, which is why, like, I mean, if I really wanted, I was going to just take over any and all resources going all the way straight through, but that would just be me doing it. But the problem is that, unfortunately, even on the other side, other than Salman really trying, Logan, no real push from you, unfortunately. So that was sad. I actually thought you would be the one really instigating a push with Salman supporting you. So to me, it's kind of like the Trebs came out from Salman and myself. I mean, again, and I'm just kind of like trying to hold, not necessarily go out of my way to really even attack. My point is just to take the castle or two, but not really take anything out there. So I think the big takeaway here is that I really understood what seems to be the problem, and you guys just don't really even know how to push right. So the economies were struggling. Part of it, the struggle was that you didn't even get your units right. So on our side, we had like some people building the wrong units and putting the wrong units at the wrong time. Right? Like like whatever Salman had, even with the horse archers, it's nothing. Like skirmishers can easily handle that. Like so that's not even an issue. Not having cavalry in time, not building a balanced army, getting wrecked, and then I saw so many times people queuing in units going up in the front and just dying. Not really corralling, no one talking, no rallying. Talking just the talking was just about what was happening to you, not about what you needed to do. So actionable conversation was zero. And part of it is because you're just always on the back foot. Now, by the way, I gave you an initial advantage by I held the initial attack. It was on you guys to then go figure out how you wanted to push, and you didn't. And so what happened is you guys gave them time to corral, and then you did not know how to push because you didn't even know what army was coming your way because you didn't even scout. Like, who was actively scouting on the back line and seeing what armies were going to come so you guys were ready? Like, none of you did that. So I think the issue is that, and it's not just you guys. I mean, I'm actually talking to everybody here. Like, that's kind of like an issue. Like, by the way, that's the exact reason why you guys are losing. Forget about the pushes and forget about the wins. You're losing your actual fights because most of the time you don't even know the army that you're facing. Like that's really the issue. So Fassels gets caught. He has pikes or infantry, but no skirmishers, and there's a heavy skirmisher presence. And I guess my point simply is that, you need to have somewhat of a balanced army so that together, collectively, everyone can make a push, and no one's necessarily isolated, especially because, maybe people are hitting one, like, isolated side or defending an isolated side, and if you're too, like, heavy into one unit, and some guy has, like, a counter to that unit, he just wrecks you. Like, there's nothing you can really do there. So I think those are like key components. At some point, people are like, "Oh my God, they got gold! They got gold!" I mean, listen, that wasn't really the problem in the fight. The problem was you guys couldn't even build food units right, and the food units you were building were dying quickly because you queued them in the middle, and they were just dying, and they were going again. Everybody, by the way, everybody was doing it like one by one, and they're just dying, like just dying, and then you're losing economy, and then you're like misquoting and blaming gold units when in fact it wasn't really the gold units that was an issue. It was literally because you didn't have enough food units right. So what lost you what lost you the advantage was really the fact that you guys couldn't even build food units and corral them in good numbers.
And
So
so I know
because-
I got 2 cents, but I think if Dubbo needs to leave, we should go ahead and let him.
yeah,
No,
double,
no, no,
du-
no, no, I'm good.
double you
No,
can leave.
no, no, I'm good. I'm good.
So there was that. I was just very disappointed when I saw Logan could not like hold on to any of the resource locations. I was also disappointed that I did not see a good like push from Logan, which I thought that he had like plenty of opportunities to do. So that, again, to me, being passive, not using the units right, losing some mini battles, it's just kind of like, I mean, in the end, it's just becoming. It started to become like me versus Salman, and I didn't want to play that game. Like the game isn't about me versus Salman. The game is really about like our guys having the right. So all I'm saying is, do you even have units ready? Like you don't even have units ready, right? Forget about pushing. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, even the reason I strategically broke the trio is because I just wanted to see who's going to make a push. And when I gave you an advantage, you didn't make the push. And the other team kind of got an advantage, but that's only because Salman. It's not like Logan did the push. He literally just waited for Salman to do the dirty work, and then he supported him. And that's really not the way. And by the way, that's exactly why in the previous games you guys are losing. Because if you let Salman do the heavy lifting, right, then you guys will not learn. And on the flip side, on our side, if I did that, if I, for example, got the advantage, the initial advantage, and I literally just worked to take Salman out of the game, I mean, it's kind of like waste of my time, honestly. It's like I'm wasting my time and your time. Because you may come off feeling good about a win, which you can never duplicate. And the reason I'm going on about this is because I'm trying to explain to you why in the last 3 games, as a trio unit, you were not able to make pushes, even when you did have actually a few strategic areas where you had great advantages. Like Munsif's flank was open many times, literally, and Logan had an army there, and all he had to do was come in and push, but he didn't. So, and it's not just a Logan only thing. I'm just saying, like, there were many places in the past games you may have thought that, oh my God, we're just like, we have no chance. We're like on our back foot. Actually, you guys had like 3 or 4 really nice opportunities to make a push. And it didn't really have to be in front of Salman. Like, it didn't have to be, right? You can literally do. Remember in this game we've talked about a defense side and an offense side? You literally can just be have a defensive posture, so you're not losing as many units and wait for Salman to be the aggressor. But then your push is going somewhere else, which then forces him to go somewhere else, and then automatically reduces pressure on the defense. But to then go head to head and then say, oh well, he's got higher game knowledge and blah 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 blah. Well, that's precisely why you wouldn't just go head to head or directly with him. You would just do the counter attrition battle, right? But then your actual push is somewhere else, and you want to tip the scales in your favor. Like, yeah, chances are you probably wouldn't be hitting Salman's base directly. You would probably hitting like a Munsif or somebody else's base, right? And force Salman to relocate. Like, Salman has to do dirty work and more work and move units, but he doesn't have to do anything if you're hitting him on his side. Like, it doesn't make sense to hit him on his side like that. So those are things that I would say are, obviously it's like not one thing, it's like a few things, but it does explain, by the way, And that's the good news. It explains why, as a trio, you guys get stuck, and then you guys don't know what to do. Like that's the issue as a trio. Like why that's happening. And of course, I mean, Munsif is really honestly not in that category of pushing at this stage. So I can't really talk much about Munsif and Sharky because they're still trying to learn and get their feet wet with the
I
units and everything.
do have to say, props to Sharky in this last game because what ended up happening after I gained the initial advantage, I called for Rams. He built the Rams, and then I held. All I did was I held the flank, and I said, "Dobo, Sharky, you two guys are the guys who are going to push in. I'm going to hold the flank for you." So I do want to say props to the two of you guys for coordinating that attack on Shoaib's base. That was well done.
Yeah, I mean, generally when there's not enough pressure, that's going to happen anyway. But the fact that you guys coordinated, great. Like that's the way it needs to be. I mean, these are some wins that everybody needs to take. I mean, obviously, I think Munsif anecdotally did actually pretty decent. Obviously, in a game where Munsif or Sharky or Dilbor are with me, there's a lot of covering of the issues, right? So I guess we just need to be mindful of the fact that going from not being able to do anything to then Salman saying, "Hey, can you do this so we can coordinate and complete an action?" That's a win, and that's something Sharky should be like happy about. And like Dobo, if obviously this time he was maybe more listening to orders, and he's following and he's supporting units. I mean, it's great. It's like that's how you get wins, and that's how you get you make gains, and you're helping your army. So that was great stuff. So the thing is that the trio of players that really make this game fun and more significant, because obviously there were wins from Dobo. He wasn't going as wild. He maybe in that first game, but he was on the other side. But for the most part, when he was being directed, he was following exactly. He was doing what he was told, and he was just following through, and that's exactly what he needs to do. So Dobo got some wins, got some gains. That was really good. By wins, I don't mean winning the game. I mean winning, like, he got some wins in terms of understanding the base mechanics, what he needs to do with his economy a little bit, and the power of using forces together, not individually and isolated, right? So that was really good. Sharky actually improved because he was coordinating more. He's finally actually got his economy kind of up and running, so that was really nice. And then once and Sharky's always been a good mid to late player. Like if Sharky's another player that actually gets his economy down, he's pretty decent with following through and being able to do things. So that was really nice. Munsif did pretty good, being somewhat under pressure. In the first few games, he was listening to orders, blah blah blah. He didn't make some of the same mistakes he did last week, so that was really nice to see. He actually protected his base, which was good. I think there was still obviously when you guys actually made it a concerted effort to jeopardize Munsif at some point. If it was a 1v1, that's one thing, but it turned into like a significant force that was taking his Fator out. Only that's the only time when help came. But other than that, I mean, Munsif did he did pretty good for what's expected of him. And the reason that's really good is because as we transition Munsif eventually to the trio in your team, he's going to be able to do the same things, just like Sharky's going to be able to do the same things. My focus, though, is really on the three players of Logan, Faisal, and Shoaib. There still seems to be this hesitance and issue, and there's different stages where things are going on. Like, if you have too many skirmishers, and Rams are going to come, you're screwed. If you have too many halbs, and the guys got skirmishers, you're screwed. A lot of them. And generally, they're not just with skirmishers, but Faisal had been calling out that, hey, I need skirmishers, but no one's really talking about the how to take out the army or get access to the area, right? Everyone's just worried about defense and how to stop the offense that's coming, but no one's really saying, hey, we need to do this action and then take over this area. Like, there wasn't, because everyone's kind of mentally in their back foot. Similarly, on the other side, after I kind of did after I did some defense, I wasn't going to really push anything. but then, you know, it's like
Lider Hadamanic.
Logan needed to step up and make the real push. Because if Logan's not doing it, when he got an advantage and Salman gave him some respite, and then Sharky gave some respite, all I'm simply saying is the problem there is that when you guys get together, then none of you know how to push. And part of it isn't just, you know, what we're talking about, push, push, push. It's not like, oh, I need trebs or I need rams. The thing is, in order for your castle to live, you need the real estate. In order to get the real estate, you need an army. And in order to get that army, you need to have, like, the requisite balanced units, the buildings, to get you that army. If people are just, like, doing one unit only, here's what I'm going to tell you what happens with the one unit only problem. First of all, not everybody's micro is the same, and not everybody's even on the same page. I'm just telling you for a fact. So when you guys are pushing, you think you're maybe one person's like, oh, I should go further. Another person's gone, he's taking care of his economy. Guess what? You don't know that now the other guy's coming with counter units, and it would have been okay if the other guy's also paying attention and he's supporting you, like you have pikes, he has skirmishers, and you're moving together. Guess what? The problem is you're not. So the pikes get left behind, there's skirmishers up front, cavalry is coming and killing them, like, and then you get screwed and you're like, oh shit, and then no one's really calling it out or saying anything, and that really seriously causes a big hurdle or a problem, because everybody's attention span is on different things, so no one can, like, work together. And I mean, just because you work together and that's your role doesn't necessarily mean that you shouldn't have some kind of a balance, right? Like, you need some kind of balance. Like, you wouldn't go all skirmishers only, because if the other guy, pikeman, is not, you know, it's happened to you so many times, to a bunch of people, that we feel like we need to build onagers, or, oh my god, like, the first thing you see skirmishers, people are like, onagers. Like, dude, come on, man. You don't need onagers just like that. Build cav. Build your own skirmishers. Build your own food units. You don't have to go to gold. Like, you can literally win that. Like, literally. But, you know, but here's the, so what I'm actually trying to show you is that, but if Faisal is doing pikes, for example, Shoaib is doing skirmishers, and Munsif, say, as an example, is doing cav, you all won't always get, after that first battle, you always all won't get to be coordinated in terms of making a push together at the same time. You just wouldn't be able to do it. And the problem is that the other guys are randomly, according to you guys, your guys are getting hit left and right from different areas with more balanced units or counter units, because, you know, you already killed them once. So the thing is that you're stuck with that one unit type, and then you're getting countered heavy, and then maybe the other guy is, like, looking somewhere else or doing something else, and then one guy loses. And check this out: if only one guy loses his units, you all die, because literally the balance was between all of you, right? So if all the calves are dead, well, guess what? Now they're coming with their own cab, they're coming with their own units. So the balance is key. You must have balance before you can get to, hey, I'm gonna build this particular unit type only. Like, you must be able to do that. So I think that's hurting you. So, long story short, here's the thing. You must be able to, I'm going to break it out into mini steps that you guys are going to have to be able to see if you are succeeding or not. You must be able to contest an area, step 1. So, scout the area. Report actionable information, step number 1. Step number 2. Contest the area. Contesting means you need to somehow figure out how you're going to get line of sight there. Number 1. Are you going to keep the line of sight alive? You need buildings, or so line of sight can be through outpost or building. Number 2, you don't want to lose that line of sight. You need some kind of an army. Number 3, the army's got to live so that you can continue having an advantage. Number 4, rinse and repeat. Literally rinse and repeat. You keep doing that. You're like, oh, we want this area. Now we want this. So what you're doing is, if that whole gold area and stone area you're contesting, well, guess what? If you can't get it, no one else can get it either. Basically, you're going to make it a living hell for anybody to collect anything. So literally, that's what you're able to do. Now, if you start losing ground, that's when you can ask for assistance or say, hey, listen, I'm losing ground. We need to get this area. If you are able to contest the mini areas, you will actually figure out that you'll know how to push. Like by the time it actually gets to the gold and, Rams and Trebs and all that, by that time, you've already, you know what's what. Like that in itself, it's not like none of you know how to make that push with the units, but you're struggling with contesting and holding an area. That's where you guys are struggling. So you cannot think, how are you going to go and take out the Fattori or this, that, and the other when you can't even properly contest an area. So the goal of a lot of these maps is you must be able to figure out your economy, and we're not talking about the economy for the trio, because at this point you guys should have the economy down. It's really about how are you going to contest the resources in front of you, keep the resources in front of you. I mean, the best case scenario is if you start winning the contested battles in the front and you're winning the resource, like the area that the resources are, that's a huge win. I think if you're able to do that. Does that make sense to everybody?
Sounds good.
Awesome. So keep these things in mind. The scouting, contesting. Next week, I'm gonna make certain maps where basically I'm gonna make it very. I'm gonna I may even reduce the map size to 3 players, and I'm going to create points that you're gonna have to contest. If you don't contest, you die, and the games are gonna be even faster. Like by fast, I mean within 20 to 30 minutes, you'll know like you've lost, because literally you'll lose, because if you don't get those resources, you're dead. So I think we must play those games so that you guys are able to actually fight that and contest and win. If you're able to fight amongst yourselves and everybody is kind of feeling, hey, you know what, I think I'm able to do this, then individually as you get better, then in your teamwork you'll automatically get better. You know why? Because you will have a better awareness of contesting. So when you're trying to help your ally who's struggling, you don't have to even worry about, like, even though the ally may or may not call out that he needs help, you will automatically know what to help him with. Guess what? Because you know the forces that are there, you have line of sight, and you know what you need to do to contest that area. You see? We need to get there. If we can't get there, I think it's going to still be a struggle. You guys are going to sit around collecting resources so you have enough food, so then you can zerg and make the units, mass units, stuff like that. And I don't think that's going to work, because even when you do, things stall out and things of that nature, and there's some frustration there. So I'm going to make the map smaller. Like how we did zigzag, I'm going to make the map smaller, and I'm going to create areas that we need to contest. And the more we're able to get into those contentious situations, I believe not only are you guys going to get better with, eventually with pushing and everything, but I also believe that your early games are going to get much, much stronger, which will make our general games much, much faster. And it'll be kind of good to see, it'll be good for like Sharky, Dobo, and Munsif and some of these folks to also kind of experience that. The best part is this: the games are going to be so quick, it doesn't really matter if you lose. But you'll keep getting that experience like we did on Zigzag. I don't know if you guys remember, like the night that we played Zigzag. We played like what, 7, 8, 9 games on Zigzag. I mean, you didn't care. So I wouldn't really get too. I want to see how many games we can play, like rapid games, so that you guys get used to that, and then play a normal game just to see how we actually do in a normal game where people are more aware and they know how to make a push on their side. So, but overall, I think I've figured out the issue. I just have to make the maps to make sure that we can practice the issue that I'm noticing right now, which is why you guys are struggling. So, but overall, I think the games were good. I mean, everybody did good. I'm really happy that Munsif, Dobo definitely didn't go wild. He went wild in the first game, but that's due to a lack of direction. People were telling him, yeah, you can go wild. I mean, that doesn't help. I think he saw a lot of dividends working with Salman, and I think we'll continue working on that. And Sharky, good job. Well done. Munsif did pretty okay, actually. But he did get caught with that initial hit. So the scouting needs to be better, Munsif. The scouting has to be better. There's no way that you can let like 10 villagers walk into your base, right? Like that doesn't happen. So you need to have you need to figure out of a way on how you're scouting. So at a minimum, you're the guy saying, "Hey guys, they're here and they're coming." Like you were so concentrated on your base, you couldn't even see in front of you. Is what happened. By the way, when I asked you if you need help or whatever, you said no, I got this. Salman and I both knew you were dead. So you didn't know that. You didn't know that. I knew that you were dead.
I didn't see what's coming up after.
I know, which is why I did not want to call it out. Eventually, Salman said, "Hey, the guy's coming," right? Like he called it, but you didn't. So we need to get you to get a bit more awareness so that you can call out and say, "Hey guys, they're here, and this is what I'm seeing, and I need your help in to stop this." Because you built like few swordsmen thinking, "Oh, they got these the husklars." You didn't see what I saw, that the line of units that was coming your way. It was like a lot. So that's why the scouting is very key. So A, don't lose your initial scouts that quick. B, always have like a scout or two, especially if you're like in your area, your front of your base. That front area where you are going to contest. You absolutely need to somehow maintain some kind of visual. Like if you don't maintain visual, by the time you feel you're ready by your second town center or maybe by the third, the guy's got a city with like tons of crap. You know what I mean? So you need to avoid that, and so you'll need to kind of work on that. But other than that, I mean that's okay. I mean other than that, I thought everyone did pretty good. But that's the reason. So no frustration needed. That's exactly the issue that's been plaguing everybody to some extent. So I think we're gonna go back to those very small maps and zigzag like maps, and we're gonna start. I'm gonna put people in pairs, and I'm gonna create some parity so that you guys can actually start fighting like very aggressively early and get those resources. So to me, and I think they're gonna be like 15 minutes. I think zigzag used to end about 15-20 minutes maximum. It's gonna be something like that, but we're gonna go through some rapid. Shoaib, I know you were Munsif. Were you there?
Oh, he was
Oh,
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Salman, you were there, right?
No,
I was there for the second night.
Logan made you fast though. And
I was there
Sharky-
for I was
damn.
there for the second night, not the first one.
yeah, that's a nice Sharky was there.
Okay. But Munsif was never there. Sharky, you were there though. Sharky was there for sure. Yeah, so we're gonna play a couple of those because I know exactly what the issue is right now. So to me, I think we're gonna work that, and then hopefully it'll lead to a faster and a better experience for everyone. So good games, good show.
Alright, guys.
Thank you very much.
Before we go, I just wanted to say I apologize about my behavior the last time that I played with you guys, and I enjoyed playing very much in so I apologize as well. Didn't expect that conversation to be heard anywhere, and embarrassed by it. Apologize, and appreciate you guys letting me come back another time, and thank you. And
All right, no worries.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, guys. It's 2 a.m., so I'm gonna let everybody jump out. Take care. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
All right.
Yeah, y'all have